A long time ago, in a land far, far away, I had a wacky wedding worthy of an episode of reality television. But this was before reality TV, when there was just surprise television. Attending the wedding was the groom's best friend, Peter Funt, heir to the Candid Camera franchise, surprise TV royalty. Every time he walked past my Aunt Judy during the wedding's cocktail hour, she'd elbow me and say, "He's going to find a reason at this wedding to say, 'Smile, you're on Candid Camera.'" She was certain of it. When the best man raised his glass for a toast, he said, "I hope the groom has a long and happy life." The bride wasn't even mentioned. The maid of honor was so excited to be the maid of honor that she forgot to eat and got dizzy after too many champagne toasts. So she spent most of the wedding with her head between her knees, waiting for the room to stop spinning. When everyone was eating their salad course, no one danced. Who ever heard of a wedding without dancing? There may not have been dancing, but there was entertainment. My friends from the cabaret world were there, singing "Killing Me Softly." Later, a stand-up comedian stood on stage and told my entire family, there was a guy who was so stupid, when given a choice between oral and anal sex, he chose written. That punchline made the blue-haired ants shudder. The bride wanted to hide under the table. While most weddings are big, loud, and lavish, mine was small, quiet, and sedate, with more whispering than boisterous celebrating. As the main course was being served, Peter Funt raised a glass to his table mates, all of my husband's lifelong friends who knew all of his secrets. Always a gambling man with bookies on speed dial, Peter posed the question, anyone in for a betting pool on how long this marriage will last? Yeah. The table mates were all stunned by the poor decorum of the question, yet they each fired back their answers. 6 months, 9 months, 2.5 years. No one had hope for us. When the wedding cake was wheeled out, the bride and groom stood by it to cut the cake. I had the bright idea to hold the knife like a lightsaber from a Star Wars duel and poke and prod my new husband with it. He defended himself meekly with a cake plate as a shield. He cowered with embarrassment while laughing as if he were being tickled. This was all captured by our wedding photographer, eager for candid shots. 3 months later, when the wedding album was delivered to our house in all its full-color glory, the wedding day was a blur. The marriage was already loveless, ending a year later. Somewhere in between, I learned the secrets everyone at Peter's table already knew. I wasn't the second wife. I was wife 3.5. My wedding and marriage were a sham. The joke was now on me. As I stood on my wedding cake of mistake, nobody won the betting pool, not even me. And to capture my shock and surprise, there was no Candid Camera. Thank you.